Hello and welcome to a brand new video, this time in Miami, new track. So let's see how it goes. Right, so before going into qualifying, we can see that the race is going to be wet. Looking at this, it looks like the start is going to be at least dry, and maybe somewhere at the end, towards the end of the race, it's going to be wet. So I guess at this point in time, I'm still setting up my car as a dry setup. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, so taking through my fastest lap here, you can see that this lap is going to be a very flawed lap because I was not happy with this lap. But anyways, just after that green part ending there, you're braking hard into second gear here, you're going through this SS. You don't want to get too much into the curve because you can unsettle the car there, and even my throttle is not 100% at that point there. But yeah, here in the 50-meter pod you want to turn in 7th gear, then here in 5th or 6th gear I took it in 5th gear. Here these S's are really tricky. Here it's similar like Sepang circuit, I would say. I don't know which turn it was. It tightens and tightens, and then it tightens to that part there, when it comes to this long straight now. It's waiting for the DRS open, and yeah, just going through these areas here is really very long, basically not that long as Saudi for example. But yeah, here in the 100-meter board, braking really hard into second gear, then in this sequence taking it in third gear, really hugging that wall there basically. And here you want to get as close as you can get to the wall, and here you can see it's really easy as well to just spin a little bit. But yeah, coming now to the back straight now already, so the DRS is going to come in soon right now. So here another long straight here, so not much of a twist long straight here, just a long back straight here. So here you want to just before the 100-meter board there, just brake really hard into second gear, and going into these corners you can see that I could have done a little bit better here and there, but I think I'm pretty much happy with this lap in itself. Alright, strategy time, and my usual mediums to hard, and of 0.5 lap worth of extra fuel. Okie dokie, so now going to the race in itself. So 4-5 lights, and after a long pause, away we go. So maybe not so long, but okay. So I'm in medium tires now. You can see that I had a really good start among all of the other hard tires here. Here I'm just braking nicely here. Oof, but I got kind of sandwiched there between the track, between my teammate and actually the Mercedes there. I don't know what happened to him as well, so I think he fell down a little bit. So yeah, unfortunate. In fact, I banged my teammate, and the Mercedes there made me go straight a little bit, so he kind of corrected my car, so thanks for that, I guess. But no damage so far, so all good. And let's see how it goes in P number 4. Now going through the sequence of lap 7, this SS here, you can see that my teammate somehow made a mistake there. As I mentioned in the qualifying as well, the SS there, it's really easy to make a mistake there. You just need to feather the throttle. But yeah, so I inherit one position in P number 3. Right, so a big fast forward later, you can see that my teammate has somehow already catch up to me after having all of his dramas and pit stops, of course. So I'm letting him go basically because he had the pace. That's just how it was, and he had a lot more pace than me. It was not wise for me to fight him. That's why I just let him go. So I actually even slowed down there. If you saw the clip there, you can hear I slowed down a little bit. Yeah, just not with fighting him because it would take his time more and take my time more as well. So back to P4, and so yeah, just like that, it's already my last lap. So basically it was really a boring race, as the title of the video has mentioned. Few things to mention before the retrospective. You can see that now the rain has come. So as I mentioned just now, the forecast was the rain towards the end, and it's really difficult now to drive, and this is also the reason why I'm in soft tires. So just I think about 5 laps before, I wanted to go into the soft tires, just so that at least there will be a little bit more grip instead of the hard tires that was what it was from the first pit stop. So that's why I went to the soft tires. So, but you can see you can see this lap I'll be struggling a little bit even from the soft tires, but it didn't make sense to come in for inters, so that's why I just kept it going. Yeah, so a really boring race, a good boring race, because there was no spins, no mistakes, only one warning, but that didn't inherit. You can see I'm going wide there. That didn't inherit any penalties. So a really nice race, boring race. So just exactly like what I needed. Yeah, I just didn't have the overall pace, I think, to challenge the top 3 guys there. You can see it just pulled away. I think I need to practice a little bit more in Miami. I didn't have too much of time practicing it. Nonetheless, I think I'm still happy with the results. I'm not happy with the participation of this race actually, because there's only about 8 people there who took part in this race. It can be better, of course. 8 is not so fun, but if you can see, I'm basically just locked up and went straight there. I broke in the same time as well, but yeah, in the rain you need to brake a little bit more earlier. But regardless, I'm coming in P number 4, so a good job for the team as well, P3 and P4. So good on that. Right, so just a confirmation of the results again. So P number 4 and my teammate finishing in P3, so good points for the teams overall. Of course, we don't win anything for constructors, but anyways, good points for the team. And just flashing the results here again. So I'm in P3 with 69 points. Nice. Yeah, so just like that, the race is over, and the next race will be in Austria. It's going to be a sprint race weekend, so a weekend format of sprint race, so that will be interesting. Let's see how that would go. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.